genuinely thought Mitzi just tolerated me. She never came when I called. She'd walk away mid-cuddle, just get up and leave. She'd sit across the room and stare at me for no reason. I'd read all these articles saying cats are affectionate, and I'd think, not mine. Maybe she's just different. Maybe she doesn't really love me the way dogs love their owners. I was completely wrong. I remember sitting on the floor one afternoon, laptop open, not even paying attention to her. And Mitzi walked over, pressed her forehead into my shin, and just stayed there. Didn't want food, didn't want anything, just stayed. And I thought, that's weird, and went back to my laptop. That was her saying, "Yet, let's fix that." Mitzi used to look at me from across the room and just slowly close her eyes. I always thought she was tired or bored or judging me in some unknowable cat way. She was saying hi. In wild cat behavior, closing your eyes around another creature is an act of extreme vulnerability. You're exposing yourself to danger. When a cat does it deliberately, it's a trust signal. I feel safe with you. I'm not afraid. A 2020 study published in Scientific Reports found that cats slow blink more toward humans who slow blink at them first. It's a real bi-directional conversation. So the next time your cat squints at you from across the room, they're not judging you. They're saying hi. And the wild part, you can say it back. Just hold eye contact softly and do a slow, deliberate blink. Most of the time, they'll do it right back. Mitzi does, every time. Mitzi used to walk past me on the couch and casually drag her face along my arm. I always assumed she wanted something, the food, attention, the TV off. She didn't want anything. She was marking me. Cats have scent glands concentrated in their cheeks, forehead, and chin. When they press their head against you, they're depositing their scent. Not as a request, but as a declaration. In multi-cat households, cats only bunt the animals and people in their core social group. It's reserved for the inner circle. Every time Mitzi walks past me and rubs her face on my ankle, I used to just think, she wants food. She was actually saying, "You're mine. I claimed you." That's the cat equivalent of holding hands. Mitzi does this thing where she'll flop down next to me on the couch, roll onto her back, and stare at the ceiling. And for the longest time, I'd reach over to rub her belly, get immediately swatted, and feel like I'd failed some kind of test. Here's the thing, the belly flash isn't an invitation, it's a confession. The belly is the most vulnerable part of any animal. To me, you're exposing it is a deliberate signal that says, I feel safe enough to do this around you. Think of it less like a hug and more like a smile. You don't have to touch it to receive it. The swat isn't rejection, it's just wrong response, try again. Mitzi flopped over on the couch the other night, belly up, eyes half closed. Old me would have reached in, new me just said hi and left her alone. She stayed there for 20 minutes. That was her version of melting into the couch next to someone she loves. Mitzi brought me her toy mouse at 2 a.m. once, left it right by my pillow. I was annoyed, that half asleep, confused, slightly horrified. Now I know what that was. Mother cats bring prey back to their kittens to teach them to hunt. When your cat drops something at your feet, toy, sock, bottle cap, whatever, they're slotting you into their family structure. You're not their equal, you're their kitten. They've decided you need help feeding yourself, and they're doing something about it. The more gifts, the deeper the bond. Chaotic, 2 a.m. love, but love. And here's the important bit. When it happens, make a big deal of it. Pick it up. Praise them. They worked hard on that delivery. Your reaction tells them whether it was worth it. Mitzi has never slept on me. Not once, as she sleeps on the chair 3 feet from my bed. For years I thought that meant she didn't really care. She's there every single morning when I wake up. Cats are most vulnerable when they sleep. Choosing to sleep near you is trusting you with their most defenseless state. Many cats, especially anxious ones, show love entirely through proximity. They watch, they follow, they stay close. They don't always touch, but they always choose the same room. Mitzi isn't a lap cat, like she's a proximity cat. Or she's choosing me every single night without climbing on me. I just had to learn to see it. Try these today. Right now if your cat is in the room. 1. Next time your cat looks at you from across the room, hold eye contact softly and do a slow, deliberate blink. Wait, watch. 2. When your cat rubs their face on you, let it happen. Don't pull away. Don't immediately pet back. Just receive it, you're being claimed. 3. If your cat rolls onto their back near you, smile, say something soft, and leave the belly alone. That is the correct response. 4. When your cat brings you something, toy, sock, whatever, Make a big deal of it. Pick it up. Praise them. They worked hard on that delivery. 5. Notice where your cat sleeps tonight. If it's anywhere near you, like same room, same floor, that's not coincidence. That's a choice they make every single night. Which of these 5 did your cat do today that you now realize was I love you? Drop it in the comments. Be specific and tell me what they did and what you thought it meant at the time. I read every single one. And if you want to keep understanding your cat, the next video is right here.